welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lizzie. Today I wanted to talk about something that I have been thinking about for a while and kind of impulsively did over the weekend. So for those of you who don't know, I am / used to be a blogger. I don't really consider myself a blogger anymore because I hardly ever blog, and I don't do lifestyle blog stuff anymore like I used to. But I have been very active on Instagram for the past, for the past 5 years, but like especially so the last couple of years. And this past year, I managed to grow my Instagram account, my main one, to over 12,000 followers. Which was very, very exciting at the time, and it still is. I don't mean to sound ungrateful or anything, but the past several months, my follower account has been completely stagnant, if not declining, actually. I get a fraction of the engagement that I used to see. All of this is to say that for the time being, I've kind of made the decision to start over on Instagram. I kind of hesitate to say that because I don't really know if I'm starting over. I don't really know what I'm doing, is my point. It's an experiment in Marie Kondoing my online presence, which is the only Marie Kondo style cleaning I will be doing because I love my things. All of this is to say, so I had this account with 12,100 and something followers, and I was getting no traction on it. I was getting no return on time spent making content. I was completely burnt out, and I didn't really know what I was trying to do with it or what I was trying to be with it, but it wasn't working. And again, I had been getting maybe 200 likes, which was crappy. And I know a lot of that is the Instagram algorithm and them constantly fiddling with things and not showing my content to 90% of the people that follow me. I mean, as I've been doing this, and it's only been a few days, I figured out that it was more of I felt like I could create and post whatever content I wanted and not have this weird pressure of 12,000 followers hanging over me. Even if it's not a real pressure, I feel like it's a psychological thing, but I feel like when I would go to post, or if I didn't feel like I had anything to post, my brain would be like, you have to post something and it has to be great because you have all these followers and you're expected to be a content creator. I also know in the grand scheme of things that's not that many followers either. I understand I'm not top dog here, but see, I want to backtrack a little bit here. Last year, this exact time last year, so 1 year ago, I had 5,000 followers on my Instagram account. It was growing somewhat. My content was getting better. I was getting a little bit better at taking photos and planning things out and engaging with people. But I think around spring and early summer, those Instagram story template things that everyone was posting got really popular. The ones where it was quizzes or this or that, and you circled them and then shared them on your story, and people could screenshot it and share it on their own story and blah blah blah. My point being, I made a bunch of them and posted them on my story, not thinking about it at all really. And then somehow in the next couple of days they blew up. People were sharing them and tagging me, and so more people were coming to my profile and finding them and following me while they were there. And so it started increasing like crazy, which was awesome. And then I immediately took it way too far because I frankly got very addicted to the feeling of opening my Instagram app at any given time and seeing 50 new follower notifications. So I was burning myself out trying to make these new ones. Every single day I would come home from work and be I gotta make 3 more, I have to post more. But I was getting like so into it, and like my follower account was, you know, skyrocketing basically. So I like doubled my followers. I hit over 10K over the summer, which was a huge deal to me. It was so cool. My followers were going up, but my engagement was also going up. I was, you know, getting like 1,000 likes at least each photo. Like everything was increasing, and it felt really great for a while. I was getting messages from people, and you know, people were interacting, and it felt like being like a real influencer, like a very small taste of that for a little while. And it was really, really fun. But then, you know, as quickly as it came, it went, basically. My one highlight was that Sarah Hyland, who plays Haley on Modern Family and has like 5 million Instagram followers, she posted one of my story template things, and I was so mad at the time, this is really stupid. I was so mad at the time because it was a really ugly one, and I think I had like redesigned it already and like posted it, but somebody had already found it and posted it through this like chain. So all of these people followed me, and frankly, most of them seemed to be like teenagers, who like, it's very cool to say that you have 12,000 followers, but these people are not gonna buy, you know, the things that I might be selling, or like my services, which is what is important to me now as a business owner, as a full-time freelancer. It's great to say that you have all of these followers, but if they're not commenting on your stuff, if they're not buying or reading your blog or whatever it is you want them to do, as I've always said to people as I've been writing stuff about this, like, then there's no point. I am so far off on a tangent. I'm sorry. This is why I need to plan out these things beforehand, but I never do. So, I remember when I first started like growing really fast last year, I had discovered this person and followed her. I really liked her content, and she had like 11,000 followers, and I thought that was so cool. I mean, I had like 6,000 or 7,000 at this point. Like, it was just starting to go up. So that was like a huge unattainable number to me. My point is, I found this person who had 11,000 followers, and she had such cute content, and I was like so obsessed with her account. After I'd been following her for a little while, she had posted that she was creating a new account and just starting over, and I was totally baffled by this. I was like, you have 11,000 followers and you're just gonna toss that and start over? Like, you're starting over from zero. Like, it blew my mind. I could not understand it. And she started over. She kind of transitioned her like big account into something different that she had wanted to do. And then she started a new one and was posting more of the stuff that she wanted to post, and not, you know, not editing herself so much, not feeling like she had to be like a fashion blogger. And she seemed so much happier. Like, I was so into it, and I was like, okay, cool, good for you. I still didn't really get it until like the last few months, and then I was like, what am I doing here? I have all of these followers that don't know me, don't talk to me, don't interact with me. What's the point? So that's why I kind of decided that I'm gonna start over a little bit. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna still post pretty aesthetic things because I like pretty aesthetic things. That's who I am as a person. But I am not going to bend over backwards or stress myself out or give myself anxiety attacks over what I'm posting and if people like it and blah blah blah. I'm sick of it. Instagram kind of sucks. Like, I love Instagram, but it kind of sucks the way it is right now. So that is the incredibly long-winded, rambling story of why I am starting over. So, with that being said, if anyone is still listening to this, because I don't know that I would be, you can follow my new Instagram. It's at Lizzie Jacklyn, LIZZIEJACKLYN. Anyways, follow me there if you want. I'm signing off now, finally. Bye!